My name is Sasha Verschau, and I am a classical and experimental cellist. Personally, what fascinates me is the symbiosis and the distortion of classical and experimental sounds. My first contact with GEWA music was through a friend from the opera orchestra in Leipzig. About 3 years ago, the product manager at GEWA called me and asked me if I would be interested in helping him design and construct an e-cello. GEWA music is very well known in the field of classical string instruments. In recent years, the classical range has expanded with the E-Violin Novita project, initiating the move towards electronic music production. During the E-Violin project, the idea was born to develop an e-cello as a further step. The new e-cello is characterized by its modern design in the style of the Novita series and corresponds significantly in feel and sound to an acoustic cello with a natural resonant body. During the construction of the e-cello, my acoustic cello, a Bernadelle made in 1886, served as an instrument of reference. Designer Elias Hasselmann based the framework on the premise of reproducing the ergonomics of the acoustic model. The body and the scroll have the modern minimalist design of the Novita series. In order to reduce the weight, carbon was chosen because the material is very light and stable. I tested the first prototypes myself with regard to ergonomics. Only a perfectly balanced instrument conveys a professional playing feel. The design of the e-cello is a futuristic, modern homage to the acoustic classical cello. The development of the pickup system was done in collaboration with the chief developer, Dennis Peltz. Dennis supervised and regulated the technical settings. I took over the playful musical part. The first sound recordings of the acoustic cello were made in the GEWA Music Studio. A 4-octave scale was recorded on the classical cello, which allowed us to reproduce the entire sound spectrum. We started with a linear setting. The same sequence of notes was played again and again on both instruments. When the e-cello was compared with the acoustic cello, there were considerable differences in sound. After analyzing the frequency diagrams of both instruments, the sound of the e-cello was adjusted by changing the circuit of the piezo pickup. Finally, all recordings were compared with the model of the acoustic cello. Finally, the volume of the output and the headphones were checked and adjusted so that the e-cello could also be played optimally in silent mode. For me, silent practice is the biggest advantage of the GEWA e Cello.